Welcome back everyone for the next part of Baldur's Gate 3. In the last part we were quite busy in the Shadowlands, as you can see. All of the northeast side of the map has been uncovered. At the very least I think we did. Well, technically speaking, that corner where we entered isn't really fully marked yet, but I know where that is, so it should be fine. We had a talk with the White Raven and that other guy, whose name is really weird, but I barely remember him. He had a bunch of tattoos, and he was slightly rude, and maybe a little bit mad, but surely he's probably not that bad. Surely, right? And after that, I think I already ended the part. Never mind, I did forget something. I haven't really fully explored this area either. Oh! Well, good that we have a new week, right? A new week, we're about to cross over the river, do a bunch of missions, and hopefully not die. Because I still remember our very close call around this area here with the giant guy who tried to eat us. Let's hope something like that will never show itself again. And if it does, we might wanna keep some spell slots just in case, huh? Just in case. I need all the coins that I can get. Especially since I still need to buy a bunch of random things. Right? That one cloth for Carla. Pretty sure a couple of weapons as well.
Open up.
And technically speaking, I don't quite remember, but there was something really important, and I didn't want to steal from her because she was really nice.
These war implements could go in a museum if they weren't half rotten. A century old, I'd say.
Okay, so this is another one of those remnants of war. That's nice, and good to see that nobody's around here to actually make use of them. Otherwise, we might have to worry about them. Because let's be serious, any arrow shot by such a giant weapon is probably capable of absolutely destroying our characters. Right? Probably. Most likely. Don't want to see that. At all. Wouldn't want to see that. So was that all? I kinda seems like it. Isn't anything else. Ignore the screeches. There's nothing here. Maybe there is something here. Actually speaking, this is not the place where we were before.
Best be on my way.
Same rule as before. New areas. Instantly. Sneak mode. What is that? Okay, that is not a good sign. That is already a terrible sign. They even have some nests around here.
Let's see
Oh no,
what you're hiding.
I didn't want it to pickpocket. It's alright, Shadowheart. Worry about a thing. Okay, who exactly has killed them? They're still ahead. Ah, I can already see who it is. Okay, I can't really see them yet, but what's this? Oh, that's just the way for us to enter. Oh no, more blight? How many blights are we talking? Just one wouldn't really be so bad, but usually speaking, there's always more than just one. And occasionally it's kind of difficult to see through those trunks of wood or brushes. Okay, something to keep in mind, especially since they love to explode. They really love to explode. It's alright. First and foremost, we're gonna get the treasure. Okay. First roll of the week, and it almost failed. How lovely, right? How very Very lovely. Okay. Go back into hiding, please. And suddenly there are more of them.
Quiet now.
Great. Should probably send out Carla first. All things considered, she's the one that cannot be surprised no matter what happens. I just need to find our way down there without taking too much damage. Without catching the attention that quickly.
I smell a trap.
Oh really? How do you notice? Probably because everything is red here. Why is that root occasionally orange or rather yellow? Okay, how many? 3? 4? That guy is level 6. He is very interesting looking. Does he even have a face? He's completely covered in vines. Ambush. Perfect Sentry. Sprouted Necrotic. Super Dark Vision. Okay, that's not good. And the other guys are just the usual one. Maybe because they're currently in ambush mode. They're completely covered in the vines. But regardless, they're protecting a chest. I'm going to get that. One way or another. Alright? It's too dark. Well, in that case, I can just shoot at him first. Okay, Carla has the first turn. Seems like we have 2 different versions of them. Okay, all of them are dashing towards us. That is not good. They can't reach us though, so that's fine. Wait, I forgot. I got rid of my weapon. I made a small mistake in the last part during her level up. Well, would have been a good idea to fix it by now, huh? Okay. So they keep their vine form, or he's currently still trying to ambush us. Well, regardless, they have a very interesting movement animation with barely any animation at all, but that's okay. No, wait, they're still trying to ambush us. Okay, maybe I need to reload the game after this fight. maybe I need to reload the game, because let's be serious, some of them are acting really, really strange today. I'm not sure if it's because of the recording or it's because it's been a while, but something doesn't feel right. Yeah, something definitely doesn't feel right. Can't really put my finger on it. But something is definitely weird. Can I shoot there? No, I can't. Yeah, that movement is not normal. That movement is definitely not normal. Let's be serious. Nothing about that seems normal. At the very least, I can jump normally, but still. The movement is totally messed up right now. Alright. Maybe that yellow thing there was a warning. That something was wrong. Oh well. Oh well. Nothing that a quick reload couldn't fix, right? Surely. Nothing that a quick reload couldn't fix. Or is it because of the vines? But that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make any sense. Okay, something really weird is going on here. Give me 1 second. I need to reload. So, alright. Is this fine now? Is this fine? Is the bug gone? Are they all capable of walking again? Without gliding all across the field? Is it fine now? Carla? Are you walking?
I'm so
She
tired.
is, in fact,
How do people do
walking.
this all day?
It's good. And the roots are no longer turning yellow either. That is also good. It's a good sign. That's a very, very good sign. Even though I still don't quite understand what has caused this. But oh well. As long as a reload fixes it, I don't really have to worry about it. I think. Right? I think. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, first things first. I'm gonna fix up Shadowheart in a second, but most importantly, one of you guys was reminding me about the fact that our characters had some very funny, you know, faces during certain cutscenes. Like Astarion when he was completely stripped naked in front of Raphael because of his scars. You know, funny cutscenes. And that it would be nice if we remove at least the mask during said scenes, since it would be a shame to just miss on that, right? And that one occasion we had the luck of Raphael removing everything. So that we have the full view of the cutscene, but I can get it. Yeah, I should probably, at the very least during that moments, hide the mask for a very, very short amount of time. Don't really want to get rid of the mask though, because I really like them. But I can see the point. Yeah, during those scenes, it is probably the better decision to just temporarily disable them. Even though I also like to see them in the cutscenes. But I get the point. I get the point.
Need to find a way forward.
Now, let's see. We still need to loot a bunch of bodies, and I still need to get down there. Not through this way, because that would actually harm all of my guys. Okay, guys, please. We need to go back up the ladder. I'm really sorry, I went the wrong way. We need to get some stuff really, really quickly. Alright? Alright. Is that path going even further?
What's that?
With more traps, with more guys? Is that possible? Since we've already defeated a couple of them? Let me hide just in case. Oh yeah? Yeah, the battle arena is a little bit bigger than that. I wonder if this is the zone where they were supposed to get triggered. Yeah, they probably were waiting for us to go deeper into their traps. Oh well, didn't work. Right? Didn't work. Now the unsettling room. Are those all of the victims? Like literally all of them? Or were they thrown into this place from the other, you know, cages? It seems like somebody was trapping humans and feeding them to maybe the Blight itself, or maybe the shadows. Maybe they even were attempting to feed the shadows to stay in their favors. Not entirely sure if you can actually do that with pure darkness, but who knows, right? Some might be crazy enough to actually attempt that. Some at least. Oh god. Okay. So many piles of bones! Need to be extra careful with this. I can't hold that. No, I don't see anything else. But I did find a ladder around here. And a necklace that allows us to cast Ice Knife. And I'm not entirely sure how helpful that is, because I technically have never used one before. 22 possible damage! To anyone nearby! And it leaves behind an ice surf. I don't quite know what ice surface is, but it can be cast while you are silenced. And is immune to thunder damage. You're immune to thunder damage while you're silenced? Oh, this attack seems great. Alright. Ice, difficult terrain, movement speed half, creature may be prone. If they slip, they fall. Until long rest, dexterity saving throw. Okay, that That necklace seems really, really good. Especially since silence is one of my biggest issues in most cases. Might be handy in my hands. I already activated my Speak with Dead. I don't really need to wear it all the time. Yeah, the effect stays. Well, thank you! Really gonna appreciate that. I really will. Was that everything from the items? It kind of seems like it. Okay, and the letter. The Brave. Dear Mom, you forgot me, and that's not nice. The last time that I forgot to tie my shoes good and tight, you gave me a cloud in the ear. So I hoped someone does that to you too. But if you can you come back, please? Or if you meet Mr. Lupadiddle's Whirl, send him, because he's famous and quite good at helping people. And I need your help, Mom. I feel funny here in the dark. The dark goes movie. It hurts. My head feels like porridge. I mean. It hurts. Help me, Mr. Sweet. Oh, Mom. Sorry I wasn't brave. Okay, so he wasn't trapped. Was he trapped? No, if he was trapped, there wouldn't be a chance for him to write a letter. He was forgotten. There's no mention of a kidnapping, just that he was forgotten. Maybe in that darkness warped mind state, they stumbled into this trap and got ambushed by the Blight. They might have tried to clean up this place by throwing pretty much all the bodies into this room. I wonder what has happened to the mother, though. No mother would just simply leave their child behind like this. Unless, of course, she was in a panic and tried to escape, but even then, it's really rare for that to happen. Oh. Alright then. I guess now it's time for us to cross the bridge. So, alright. First and foremost, we're going to attempt to go to the Mason's Guild, I think. And before anything happens, go back into hiding. One quick save. And we will slowly approach. Okay. Didn't need it to go for a quick save. They would actually give us an autosave around here. Isn't that just nice? Not threatening one bit. Oh, it's already here. It is already here. Okay. Oh god. Thank you! Always stuff to check the boxes. Need all the loot that I can get. Even though there's nothing inside of it. Was a nice attempt at least. So, what exactly were we supposed to find around here again? What was at the Mason's Guild? I should be able to check on the Moonrise Tower, Duke Ravanyard, Moonrise Tower, Tenian's whereabout, what? According to Hudson, if we want to lift the Shadow Curse, we must find Talion. Okay. Right, I remember Hudson ran off after we had a conversation. And for that I need to go back to the last inn. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. I can leave him alone for a bit. Shadow Tower. Alright. Investigation of the saloon residents. That was the one that I need. I need to find traces of Salooner in this area. Was there anything else? In the waning moon is the ledger. House of Healing is about Art Coulee. And technically speaking, Motley was kidnapped as well. Not Motley.
Let's see
Moll
what
was
you're
kidnapped as
hiding.
well, so I need to take care of that as well at some point. I mean, I still don't quite like her, but at the very least she did kind of save me from the encounter with, you know, Jaheira and the other guys that are currently residing in the Last Light. And, pretty sure I wouldn't have gotten her blessing of Selûne if I had a confrontation at the very front door of the building, right? Now that would have been horrible. Can't imagine traveling around here with any sort of protection spell. Especially since sneaking is usually the thing that I always like to go for. If I have to carry a light at all times, then it's kind of getting in the way. No? That would be kind of getting in the way. Okay, wait. Who's that? Ally? Coril? What is he doing? Okay. So, sure. Scare me with that red line. Show me the yellow icon and just teleport yourself away. Why don't you? Is there a specific reason for that?
Let this be a warning. Those who defy Shah's will shall suffer darkness without her blessing.
I guess maybe somebody else is currently trying to, you know, look into that Selûne rebellion thingy that we found before under the Last Light.
Let this be a warning. Those who defy
probably
Shah's will
don't
shall
wanna be
suffer
seen.
darkness without her blessing.
Especially seeing they were alone, right? They were all alone. At the very least, we had party members. My god. They were building statues around here. And some of them are barely touched. What is this? Shadow-cursed harpers? Why? Okay. That's not a good sign. How did that happen? And they... Oh. Oh! Oh no! Would you look at that? Oh, the absolute, huh? The absolute. It was certainly protecting you. Just as I said, it was protecting you. Why do you have harpers, though? Why are there harpers in this very area? I don't quite understand that. Well, regardless,
I can be subtle.
seems like I have a chance to kill and loot you after all. Just not entirely sure how I'm going to approach this issue. Harpers have all sorts of range attacks. Do I know them? I don't remember them. No, they don't seem familiar at all. Maybe they've died before I arrived. Or they have died during the invasion. When they were trying to kidnap the girl. Okay, I'm going to care about them in a second. First and foremost, I kind of want to explore this building a bit more. Looking at my options before I commit to anything. You know the drill by now.
Bet that will fit in my
Because I'm
bag.
pretty sure once I start this fight, it's going to become really, really messy. Really, really quick. There were a bunch of them after all. And what do you mean you just take the book?
That might be worth a look.
Only the book? What about all those letters? They might be trying to hide something again. Can I pick this up? Okay. Seems like you're trying to grab something behind it. I want to get this picture, please. Can't reach destination. It's right there. What do you mean you can't reach it? Oh well, okay, it's fine. I guess it's too pretty to be looted and sold. I can get that. I can totally get that. Is there anything else around the area? Not around there, but Astarion has found something.
A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
Creatures?
Here lies the Grand Mason, his bones and lies exposed.
Did the Sharon people kill him? Kinda looks like it. So I guess they found out that they were related to Selûne. I have a feeling that they got caught, and that's not a good sign at all. How am I supposed to find any other traces then? Unless, of course, wait. I got his book. The bark skin receive. Maybe there's a clue inside of it. Then again, seems like it's just another recipe in order to craft a potion. Yeah, that is no clue whatsoever. But hey, I can now create bark skin. That's good, I guess. And would you look at that? Wait a second. Is that perhaps... I don't quite know the shape of Selûne. But maybe they were working on some art pieces for Selûne. Would love to see that at least. Okay, I don't see any sort of enemy. That's good. Okay, so there's a way to the basement. Pretty sure the basement is probably covered in all sorts of enemies again. Like the last one. So before we approach, I want to make sure to get everything else around here first. Especially since it seems like we might need to lockpick our way through here again. And probably take care of a couple of traps as well. Otherwise it wouldn't give us all of those disarming tools. Don't really want to get too far away from the Mason's Guild after all. But maybe I should. It seems like they're tempting us to take that detour. What's this? Okay. How do I get back? What happened? Selûne! I took an elevator. That happened so quickly. I didn't even catch on to that. Okay. Great. So there are two technical ways how to get to the basement. And yes, there's lunar statues in the basement. And the post is really similar to the other statue that we've seen before. So that's clear. They were currently working on another one of Selûne's. Okay, why was it yellow again? Are you telling me the bug is back? Please don't. But yes, they were technically speaking working on a Selûne statue and probably got caught in the middle of it. But at the same time, why the heck would you even risk that? I know it's probably extremely difficult for them to get all of their stuff back to the basement. Especially since that would create a lot of noise. But at the same time, I guess they wanted to prove their devotion in any sort of way. Is that a child?
Pops? Say something. Anything.
Arabella?
Mum? Where are you? Mum?
Okay, wait. Just in case. Don't worry, girl.
Let's not
I'm
get
coming
caught
back
off
for you.
guard.
What happened? You're one of the tieflings, right? The one that was almost bitten by the snake. I remember you. Oh, I don't wanna pickpocket you. What?
Hey! I know you. You're... Twist 'em up.
What?
Hey, that's Arabella.
kid from the Druid's Grove. That snake woman nearly did her in. Looks like she's learned a thing or two.
Sorry. It knocks the wind right out of me.
Not only one thing or two. Look at it. She's completely covered in shadows, but she's fine. She doesn't even have a light source. And aren't we in the deep shadows now? What happened? I'd be more impressed if you actually killed it. Arabella, you should be with your parents. What are you doing out there? It's not safe. She was already calling for the parents. Maybe something has happened. Maybe they got kidnapped. And magic that strong usually isn't free, child. Where did you acquire it? Is it from the Shadowlands?
That druid idol I took? It changed me. I can do all sorts of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly.
Okay. Astarion, did you notice any changes? Pretty sure you have that idol as well. For a very long time now. Maybe she's a special cat still. Well, I can... Wait, can you teach me that?
Maybe. But you gotta help me first. Me and Mum and Pops. We follow Zevlor out here, then
Yeah?
Well, there was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him running behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it.
Of course. Just tell me the direction where you last seen them. I would certainly find them. You can count on me.
Thanks, miss. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
And now she wants to stay with us as well. Oh, of course. Of course. Can't wait to learn that trick. I already have a vine field before, but I'm pretty sure it can intertwine like that. Right? And seeing how she's completely unaffected, what do you be? Shadow Fiend. Maybe cause necrotic damage. There's an inn called Last Light. I'll fire us there. It'll be safe. Why send it to the Last Light? But they were attacked before. I wouldn't want to risk that. You know what? Sure. Come to my camp. It's usually safe.
Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero lady.
Of course. Wait, did you tell me the directions? Did you? Arabella? Arabella? Did you tell me the directions? We met Arabella, a tiefling child from the grove in the Shadowland. She didn't give me... Of course. Well, she did say she was running away. And then at some point, they were gone. Understandable. Should I kill them? They're currently disabled. Yeah. Let's be serious. They're passive now. But they are still enemies. All things considered, they are still enemies. And enemies need to be defeated. Imp, would you go for a bind, please? Pretty sure they couldn't possibly avoid such a move. And then you can go for another bite against this guy. Perfect.
Sometimes
It's
the only
my
way out is
turn.
through.
Already attacked.
God, it's
Carla,
hot in here.
would you be so kind to slap him to pieces? Thank you very much.
Still alive, so that's
So.
progress.
What was that? Well, I hope nobody has something against us. But let's be serious. They would just hunt somebody else.
You sense a swell of grief. Before the shadows took her, this woman mourned someone lost in battle.
Warn someone lost in battle. Okay. And this one? Can I click on it? It's relatively small. It's supposed to be right there, but somehow
You sense
doesn't
a
work.
matriarch's flush of pride. She will soon be a grandmother, and the child will bear her name. Maldred.
Matriarch. Is that related to the drows?
Everyone else minds their
I have a
business.
feeling that's related to the drows.
Just mind my step, keeping my head down.
Just make double sure. This is the plaza with the enemies, the harpers, of course, of course, of course. Let's not get too close. I'm gonna pick them out later with a cat, probably. Not right now. Oh my god. Yeah, this is not a place for a
In memory
child.
of Kayla Bellsworth, thrice married, thrice widowed, always smiling.
What is curious about this? A ring in a diary? Alright, that is curious.
Here lies a nameless foundling. May he know peace at last. Here lies Gertrude the Monsoon Rafferty. She came and went like a natural disaster.
Okay, I really want to read all of those tombstones. Sorry.
Here lies Macias, taken before his time.
Seems like this is a mass grave.
In memory of Eberk Trollbleeder, his tall tales shall be greatly missed. Here lies Immolata Cole, the music of the moon played on her heartstrings.
Okay, this is very interesting. There's an interesting mixture between, you know, Shawan people and Saluna from the looks of it. Okay, just in case this is a trap, I'm gonna split the party right here. And check on more bodies. Bunch of bodies. Not enough space, you say. Okay, I was kind of hoping that I could jump into the pit in order to reach the skeleton, but yeah, I guess my character finds that probably a little bit distasteful. Okay, and what about that book? Bounded by Love, Wife's Diary. In the 5th year of our union, we faced the biggest hurdle yet. My parents became quite ill, and we became their caretakers. It was a dark and difficult time, filled with emergency of every possible type. Gone were the easeful days in which our time was our own. Our days were filled with work, each other, and little less. During our darkest moments, I wondered if we would survive. But the bond of love that we had was resilient. It could bend and bend and bend, but could never break, no matter the pressure. Seeing how she talks, she might be related to the blacksmith, but at the same time, she would be at the other grave. The true lover's caress, Fawn caressed, one of the magical pairs of rings. This allows the wearer to receive warding bond from a creature wearing the matching ring. There is another one of those rings. Okay. Very unsettling sounds. Don't like it. Don't like it one bit. And we are currently approaching something entirely different. Okay. Let's be careful. I don't want to trigger anything. Can I see something? Who's in here? Ooh. Nope. Oh wait, are you yellow? You're technically yellow, but you're creepy beyond beliefs. I think I want to go to the basement instead. I'm sorry. Especially seeing how I'm alone. I forgot to reunite my party. I already hear the sounds, but then again, might just be sound effects again. They love to trick us with this stuff. I still remember the previous basement and the graveyard, pretty sure I heard a wolf there. Might be just imagining it.
That's
But
curious.
I'm pretty sure I heard a wolf there. Do I have a key for this? Of course not. Hey, Astarion! Would you be so kind? Could you do this? You're always so helpful, right? Yeah, you're always so very helpful. 30 freaking 1!
Does this count as
Of
adventuring?
course!
Free for the
Of
taking.
course! Please go back into hiding. No.
Light on my
Let's
feet.
see. Anything dangerous around here? What?
Just to put my hands on everything.
Is it time-based? Okay, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I accidentally clicked on it. That might be the case. Congratulations on finding this place, thief. But your journey ends here. Really? You think so? You might be right. Or maybe not. I'm actually really stealthy. I have a couple of thieves and somebody around here that is really proficient in finding traps. As a dungeon dweller. So I think I should probably be fine. Just in case. Astarion,
Hello, you.
you take the front.
Unseen.
I swear to God, nobody runs ahead. Okay? Don't like that. Get slightly closer.
What's that?
Is it just a treasure chest? Might be. Please disarm it. 18 is relatively high. But it's Astarion, so it is fine. At the very least, they actually put something in those treasure chests as well. To reward our efforts. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna send him ahead. Yep, I'm just gonna send him ahead. Surely he will be able to find everything that we could possibly hope for. He's really stealthy and I don't really want to get interrupted or found by an enemy because of Marcus. Marcus the skeleton is not really the stealthiest of guys. Can turn himself invisible and stealth is not an option. What is this? Okay, there's something there. A shadow. Great.
Time for a little death.
How many shadows are we talking? There's another letter.
careful.
Don't want to get surprised by the shadows, but I have a feeling if I want to explore more of this place, I might not really have a choice. Moonrise diagram.
What's that?
Okay, there's something else in here. A button. Can I take this? A carefully drawn diagram of Moonrise Tower. A circle of red ink draws your attention as though something has been stashed in the prison.
Interesting map. Especially that nice big X at the base of Moonrise Towers.
Yeah, that is very interesting indeed. Can't wait to check it out. After we take care of this place at least. They're probably going to go for a sneak attack. I need some light sources. Alright, I need to light the candles first. There's a chance that they might be able to turn itself invisible, like the other shadow creatures. And if that were to happen, it's just going to make our hit rate absolutely terrible. Sure, I can no longer hide afterwards, but I'm pretty sure that's worth it. Alright. Everyone is in position. One more save just in case. Carla, you're gonna start this. Hit it where it hurts. Or you miss completely. That is fine as well. Astarion was spotted from all people. From all possible people. Astarion is the one that got spotted. Well, I guess he's technically the one who was the closest. But I was kind of hoping that he might get a different hit. Oh well. It's fine.
Taking my time in the shadows.
I can... Closer... One is next to Shadowheart. Two are heading towards Carla. I can technically hit the Wrath again. With a couple of Eldritch Blasts. Perchance? Can I hit that? Can I hit that? Yes, I can. Oh wait, the path is interrupted for a share! Would you believe it? A share is blocking my attacks. Lovely.
Faith protects me.
Okay, next up. Marcos. Shoot. Shadowheart. Fireball. Not a good hit.
I've missed this.
So, can I go back into hiding with you?
They won't know what bit them.
There is nobody actually looking into that direction, but they can still uncover him by some weird reason. Don't quite get it, but that's alright. Oh, he's still going after him. That's not good. Can I approach him with this?
Gonna fall.
Yes, I can. Alright, that's gonna be fun the next round. Fall back a little. Fall back. You're not the most tankiest, Marcus. Don't know if there's any bodies for me to replace you with. But then again, there was a pit. I might be able to use the pit in my favor. Are you fine? You lowered your strength. That's not good. I can go for a backhand attack. Didn't really do that much damage, and it's currently disabling my light. But hey, I have the revealing effect, so it's fine.
Need to act fast.
I might wanna summon one of my holy weapons still. Yep. Might wanna summon it just in case. This time around, how about we take the spear? Sure. Why not? The spear will certainly have some fun with holy damage. Well,
Can't give
didn't
up.
hit.
Not now.
It's fine. Sneak attack. I could technically go for a bite. Don't really see a point to it though. How about a stab instead? As long as he's revealed, it shouldn't really cause it should not my strength! Oh, she was saved. I was about to say, don't do that to my Carla. She's made out of strength. You don't want to lower that. She needs that stuff. Even for her crossbow, she needs it. Maybe not that much, but technically yes. Okay. Shoot again. Immune to that damage type. Alright, that's fine. Revealing is gone. 12 damage. Oh, Astarion. Yeah, I might wanna go for... Oh god. I might wanna go for a short rest after this. I might actually want to do that. I go away, he goes for an opportunity attack. I guess I just have to stab you after all. Yeah, I just have to stab you for now. In the next round, you will surely fall. And by the way, bite. There we go. That's my imp. Good job, pal.
What now?
End it here. Where are you trying to go? Marcus? Do you have an issue with my Marcus? Okay. That's not good.
What should I do?
I want to use a firewall in his direction. I missed. Are you kidding? Please don't kill my Marcus. I need that guy. I know, it sounds weird, but I kinda need him. Normal arrow? It's disadvantage. Okay, disengage. Should have used the other ability, but that's fine.
You're mine.
3 damage. But hey, but then I have my imp. And my second imp. There we go! Perfect job! Light is back. Can I get closer? Yes, I can.
Now
Currently
this is my
blinded,
happy
but that
place.
is fine. I'm gonna stab this guy with my giant axe. Reckless attack! Followed up by another one. Alright. Good job, Carla. You're standing your ground. For love of God. Can I swap sides? Oh, there are 2 shadows. There are 2 shadows. Shoot. Run! Marcus, don't die! I'm serious! Astarion, don't die either! They already killed my freaking holy weapon! Okay, that's fine. I can end this. I'm gonna run here. Never mind. Yeah, Astarion needs my light. Let's be serious. I can't leave him alone right now. 5. Yes. Sap her strength. That's fine. She doesn't need it. I'm gonna follow you. Don't try to hide from me. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where you are. Okay, I'm not sure where he is. Okay. Stab. Can you hide?
Let's find some prey.
Stay right here for now. Turn yourself invisible. And try to find them somehow.
What's this?
Not entirely sure where they are, but as long as Carla stays in the light, she should technically be fine. Marcus, stay with me. They can just teleport anywhere from there. Shadow Curtain is a teleporting skill, isn't it? Oh well. You wanna be stabbed? I'm giving you the stabs. And it seems like I was just marching right past her. Or it. Okay. 14, 18. Down to 12. This is fine. I'm gonna go for the lightning charges. Followed up by sneak attack. Critical miss! Oh, come on, Astarion! Worst day to miss! Quite literally, the worst day you could possibly decide to miss right now. How about a sneak attack or another bite attack? It's not gonna be enough to finish him off. But we're getting really, really close. Maybe Marcus is actually able to pull it off. Nope.
Let's go.
But Carla is. 75. Then another one.
Down the
65. Not so bad.